Hi everybody, this is Love of Truth Tarot, and I will be doing another collective reading. Alright, I'm going to use my singing bowl to clear the energy. Sometimes, oops, I'm dropping things a lot lately. Sometimes I just want to, like, do the little handle thing I have. I don't even know what I'm saying. But with the Tibetan bowl, like, the Tibetan singing bowl, I like to do the thing where, maybe I can show you guys. I can show you my little bowl here. It looks huge in the camera because it's super close, but like when you go like this around it, let's see, totally way up in the camera, but something like that. I don't know. I'm just kind of, I like to just get to the point and ring the bowl like a bell kind of thing, and yeah. So let's just get into the reading. Angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light, please give us the message today. You know what? I've been feeling like I should ask questions. Kind of like how I would do tarot for myself. And I'm thinking if I do that, there'll be more of a specific outcome of what the reading is. Now, I just got a card. But I can put this up anyway. Of course, I'm going to talk about it if I got it. Okay. And if it's crooked, I don't know. It's hard to get these things going here, but I'm using my other camera too, but that doesn't matter. This, I feel, with the Seven of Wands is a defensiveness, but yeah, like trying to ward people off of something. Let me see here, because we all need help sometimes here. You might be feeling defeated. You might be feeling like whenever you stand up for yourself, it never works out. Like, let's see. Yeah. It's kind of just like you need to kind of relax and drop the weapons, so to say, if that makes sense. I'm sorry, it gets a little blurry. We're all over the place with this reading right now, but we also have recovery from a heartbreak. So, I just want to look at it a bit more. It's like I feel that's more of the past energy that you were in. You probably don't feel that as much right now, but there's definitely some sort of heartbreak. Yeah, because if you're recovering from a heartbreaking situation, I don't think that you're in that energy of being super, like, on guard. Yeah. Okay. But let's get to a question here. And this seems to already give us the framework, which I keep getting more cards as I'm talking. Let me stop shuffling. So, it's like we have information already, but the question that I'm thinking would be something around the fact of heartbreak or with someone that you love. That's just what I'm getting. The next cards that came out kind of show what I'm saying a little bit more. The Five of Wands is showing us that there definitely was some sort of argument, conflict, disagreement, a harshness going on, a wanting to be right, and a competitive type of spirit. Again, sorry for the camera not focusing. There's a lot of chaos as far as the energy right now, as far as picking up on all of. It's like I'm picking up on a chaotic energy, so maybe that's why this reading is a bit all over the place and chaotic as well. So, and then we have the Ace of Wands reversed, and that to me is like a loss of passion, like a loss of a drive that you would normally have. I don't know why I'm being called to say that, but that you normally have, so you must be a very driven type of person. And also you feel like there's some sort of delay. Something isn't happening fast enough, or it hasn't. Again, I keep feeling the past energy come up when we're talking about this. Can we get a clarifying card for my other deck, please? Angels, guides, ancestors. Okay. Trust your gut. Yeah, so I think this is what this is saying is, yeah, oh my gosh, you guys, these are so similar. Look at this. Intuition, trusting yourself, what's in your heart. And then intuition, hunch, listening to yourself. Trust your gut. Oh. Yeah. So you have the answers within yourself, and what this is saying is, what I'm speaking about, because this is a general reading, and you're supposed to take what resonates and leave the rest, right? So whatever you're feeling inside of yourself is what this reading is about, then that's what it is. The unknown. Okay, I keep dropping cards. That might be a sign as well. I take everything as a sign. The unknown. The unknown is scary to most people. When we jump into something that isn't known or isn't understood, isn't like existing in our world, and then it comes up, it's like, it's pretty scary, and we might be very cautious and not know which steps to take. Again, this is all coming out of me here, so. Can we get any other cards for the collective? Okay. Commit. I think now, this is more of the energy right now, there is a very strong commitment and you're dedicated to accomplishing something. And I feel like it's within a love connection. So I'm going to go with that because we had the Three of Swords reverse. And it's not always a romantic situation with that card, but like it could be any sort of sadness. But it does usually point to that for the most part. But you're very dedicated, very loyal, very faithful. You have been to this person, but it's like right now you're seeing how much more commitment that you're making, if that makes sense, to the relationship. And then we also have above it all. So you're rising up, you're elevating, you're going above where you were before. So in the past you had like a low vibing perspective and it wasn't helping you see the whole picture. But when you rise above it all, then you get to see more of the picture, so to say, and you can make better decisions knowing more things. Like we had the unknown. You were stuck in the unknown. And you're also stepping more into an unknown world, but it's funny because like it's a contradiction in a way, but it's not. It's like you're knowing more now that you're able to step into the unknown. It sounds weird. But that's how things work because you're opening up to a whole new world. Wow, this is beautiful. I love this reading. We have forgiveness. Okay, we keep having cards that are backed up here. We have forgiveness. That is beautiful too. Taking accountability, that popped up to me. Like, I think where this forgiveness is coming from on either side or both sides is that people, both people in the relationship are accepting the fact that they need to take accountability for certain things that they've said or done that was harmful or hurtful to the other. This is really flowing. I like this. I just want to say too that you have a passion. You have this strong passion for one another. And yes, it might be sexual, but it's also spiritual and emotional. I think it's mainly emotional. And you both connect on this aspect that you're both very emotional people, very sensitive people, but one shows it more than the other. That's what I'm getting. But the thing is there's so much passion and so much love and growth and creativity. Like, there's such a potential for growth, even if you haven't grown or if you're not growing now with this person. There's such a potential. And I'm not saying if you're in a toxic situation, remember to remove yourself always from those situations. Don't try to fix something or make something work if it's the other person that's not doing the work. Like, you can only work on yourself. I just want to say that because there are situations where people will see potential in the other, but they'll stay in the relationship and continue to be abused, and that's not something that you want for yourself or the other person, of course, because it's just damaging and waste time, and you're abusing yourself, you're allowing someone to abuse you, you're probably abusing the other person back, and it's just toxic. So, both people need to agree to change for something to happen. And if the other person doesn't change, it's kind of like saying, well, you have to learn to accept that. And I know it's not easy, but it's something that does need to be done. It could also wrap around to this card again in another way of acceptance of, like, forgiveness could also entail acceptance that, okay, you are the way you are, or you've done what you've done, you said what you've said, and it hurt. It really hurt deeply, like a very huge, deep gouge, and I don't mean to be graphic, but like that in your side or something, and that's how it feels. That's the energy I'm picking up. And it's like you're saying, hey, this effing hurt. I don't want to swear, but at least not yet. Anyways, well, I have swore a little bit. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I do want to be, like, a bit professional, though. That's all. Not to say that others that swear aren't professional. I need to just shut my mouth. I am a Virgo, and as you know, Mercury rules Virgo, and it's all about communication. So, yeah, I like to communicate, and sometimes I can talk a lot. But anyways, it's totally fine, right? It's what I'm here for. I'm here to talk. Alright, I'm here to read. And we also have out of balance. So, I just feel like this card is saying that you're both trying to get into balance with yourselves and with each other. But I think the main thing that's popping out to me in the reading is with each other. You want to balance the relationship out. You want an equal give and take. You don't want one to feel more depleted than the other. But you also want yourself to be fulfilled as well. So it's kind of like a recalibration and knowing that, okay, maybe we're a little off balance, but that's good because you see where you're at and then you know where you can make improvements and changes. And then we also have let it go. We're backed up with cards here in the background. Okay, so let it go is, I don't feel in this specific situation, again, if this doesn't resonate, then it doesn't resonate, you know. But this is for those that are in a relationship and that are continuing to help it progress. This is not saying to let each other go, but this is to say let limiting beliefs. Now, this could be for anyone also. Even if you don't feel you might resonate with it, sometimes it's good to just listen and see, wait, maybe this message can help me even if I don't resonate with it, if that makes sense, right? You can apply it in another way to your situation in a personal way. I do that sometimes when I listen to readings. So, excuse me, let it go. Let those things that are weighing you down and making it harder to grow with one another, let those things go. Because I think you are, though. I think both of you are. I think also there is one person that is doing a lot of work right now, and I feel that person, whether it's you or the other person, hasn't done a lot of research into. I feel it's the other person. I just got the card validation on one of my other decks, so that probably is true. They are working on a lot of things to uplift this relationship, uplift themselves, and become a better person just in general. Like, they want to become a better person all around. And they're letting certain things go in their life that aren't helping, that were harming this connection with you guys. So that's beautiful. We also have ask for guidance, talk to your spirit guides, ask angels for help, or ask others for assistance. So don't be afraid to ask for assistance. And ask the Most High, however you pray or however you talk to Spirit, the Most High. It could even be through tarot cards as well. But don't be afraid to ask for a sign or ask for guidance and help and direction on which way to go. Like, sometimes it's good to meditate and just let these answers come to you so that you can intuitively be guided. And like I said, you might have some sort of signs or symbols that come to you. And that's mainly what tarot is. It's just reading symbols and signs. And of course words, but words come from, the actual thing in itself. Oh, but the symbol isn't the actual thing in itself. It's a symbol is something that represents the actual thing, of course. So, I'm going to pull from my other deck. And I'm going to actually move these. And I will shuffle those in a second. I just saw a pull away and sadness. So I think that pulling away, when you pulled away from this person, they were very sad. That's what I'm getting. Guilt. They might have guilt about the way they treated you. Okay, loving self is coming out. Let's see. Like changing this whole setup here. Love yourself. Focus on yourself. Because why? That is how everything else in the world happens. See? Progress. You will create a huge amount of progress when you focus on self. And that's kind of like a shortcut. That's what I call it. It's propelling you forward. Because when you don't look at yourself, I mean, that's the key. Because if that's the key and everyone else is looking outside of themselves, well, it's only going to happen until they find out, oh, how was I acting? How was I using my anger in a bad way, or expressing my anger, I should say, in a bad way where it's hurtful to others or where it's damaging to others. You know, if we're not looking at ourselves and we're always looking at the other person, that obviously is not going to help anything. And of course, we need to look at what others are doing too. We can't just only look at ourselves and pretend that the other isn't doing anything harmful, of course. So it's, again, that word acceptance comes up too. I'm going to go on to the next card, but we have unsure. I feel like this is about the future. I think both of you are unsure of where it's going to go. That doesn't necessarily mean it's negative. It just means that you're confused. You're not really sure. You do feel things are getting easier. Things are improving. There is proof that things are changing. The only thing is, I guess you just don't want to hit rock bottom again, because I just saw rock bottom. And yeah, I think you're afraid of all the fears that you have and all the fears that they have. I think they pop up. Yes, we have shadow. That proves what I'm saying. All the shadow, all the darker aspects of you and this person are popping up in your own lives. And it's kind of like you have these fears that you're trying, like, you always try to push away because you don't want to think like that. You don't want to feel like that. You don't want to be in your emotions all day long, right? But they do pop up, and you have these anxious, fearful thoughts, like, I want to say it's a paranoia as well. But it doesn't stay, and it only pops up once in a while now. So it's like lessening. It's not popping up as much. You just don't want to be rejected. Yep. Both of you don't want to be rejected. Okay. Sorry, I'm so quiet. Okay, I'm going to pull, excuse me, a couple more, and then I'm going to stop it. Any other cards? Angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light, please give us a card. I think a secret popped up too, so maybe you're afraid of secrets that are being kept or hidden, or fear that some sort of secret's going to come out about the person. That's what I'm feeling. Jealous, yeah, like, I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of fears around lies. Yeah, it's like you might feel like, oh, they're lying to me, or what if they do? What if they have been lying to me the whole time? And I don't know, I just keep feeling that. Improvement, so that's good. Desires, that's very good. Real, so I'm feeling like this is real. Like, you're doubting it, you're kind of creating these fears for yourself. But know that this is real. Okay, we have moon and person. Yeah, these are all... I have, like, OCD right now, and I'm sorry if some people actually have OCD, but I think I might because I feel like that I couldn't leave it like that. We have Moon, which represents what is not seen, what's in the dark, what is not so apparent, or an illusion, something that's put in place of what is real and it's not, and it tries to make you think something that it's not. Person. Yeah, like, I think you think this person, there's got to be something hidden. That's what I'm feeling. Again, we have improvement. Maybe I should put that up there. And say that, obviously that's a good sign. So, yep, improvement, you have the power. Things are very much improving, and you do have the power. Both of you. You have the power to create whatever you want in this relationship. I think what you're doing is you're also trying to learn how to not be codependent on one another, not depend on each other for certain things that you know you need to have for yourself, that you need to cultivate in your own life for yourself, if that makes sense. And I think this is mainly a spiritual thing. We have urge and take action. I just lost them in the deck, but urge and take action. So there's an urge to take action. Can I get a card on what that is? Upliftment. So taking action on the upliftment of yourself and the other. But we also have codependent come out again. Maybe an urge to get rid of the codependent tendencies. An urge to look at what was codependent. What is codependent between you and this person. Especially looking within yourself to see what you're relying on this person for that you should be relying on yourself for. Self-care. We also have trust. I try to make it straight. Trust in yourself. Above all things, right? Trust in the Most High, of course, first. Trust in the universe. Trust in your guides, your angels, your ancestors to help you to, like, have faith that they're going to show you the signs on the way and that you're going to be able to follow those signs. We have answers as well. Yep, there are answers that you have been looking for, and you're going to get the answers, and I think you already are. You and this person. The answer also is you. The answer is to go within. And linking with what the last card was, trust in the Most High, trust in yourself. So trust that you will get the answers that you need from your guides, your angels, your ancestors as well. Trust that they'll be there for you in these times. Yeah. See? I'm going to just do this. Look at this. Ask for help and transformation. I mean, it's crazy how much this keeps coming up as far as the asking for help or like rely on your guides. They're really there. They're really showing up lately, and they're helping you transition into this new life. It's like saying, reach out your hand. They're going to help you, guide you into this new world. And we also have rule. So you're in control of, you have self-control over your emotions, your thoughts, your actions. And of course, we're not perfect, but you're getting more in tune with how to do that. How to take control of your own self. Self-reliance. I think, okay, the out of balance came out because I think it's like a fear. Excuse me. You have a fear of being out of balance. And again, it's like a balancing on a bike. I said this before, that you have to continuously keep your balance, right? To ride a bike, you can't have balance a little bit here and there and then expect to stay on the bike. So it's kind of like that with this situation as well. It's really making sure that you, I think it's a give and take to yourself and to the other, and to be respectful to yourself and the other as well. There's an equality that's needed. Enjoyment. And yeah, you're definitely enjoying this time, and you're very happy, you're very satisfied with how things are going. And it's almost like, wow, is this really happening or am I dreaming? You know? You're very thankful too and happy things are happening the way they are. Turn the page. All that is a need to move on when, say, you have a conversation about something that, I don't know why I'm getting this, but if it's going to bring up extreme emotions and a nonsensical energy, then you want to, quote, turn the page or change the subject or look towards what's positive instead of the negative, allowing the negative to take over. You don't want to do that. Because in the past, that's what's happened. The negativity took over. And you're just doing what's right in that moment when these things arise. Now you're changing. Because you're realizing you don't want to go there, you know? You don't want to go there. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't help anyone. Now, if something needs to be talked about, of course, you're going to talk about it. But I think there's less of a indulgence in these extreme emotions that can be very fearful and damaging to each other. Excuse me. I think I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, so know when to turn the page. Just know when to move on from something, whether it's just a little conversation or a big thing that pops up, just know it's best to clean that energy up and move on. Again, if it needs to be talked about, you bring it up, but keep your positivity high. Keep your high vibrations there, because you can look at something negative with a positive mindset, you know, being optimistic about something and trying to do the best thing to solve the situation on both parts. And knowing when to walk away is also helpful. Because if it comes down to that, that's also another way you might need to protect your energy. And this is on both parts, but obviously I'm talking to one or the other right now. So, I think I'm going to leave it there. But thank you guys for watching, and if you like the video, please like, and if you like to subscribe, please do so as well. And I will see you guys soon, and I hope everybody is doing well. Alright, thank you guys. Bye.